Good evening, I'm Kari Owens, and this is my oral examination of the human skeleton. Let's first start with the skull. This right here is the frontal. The back is the occipital. You have the parietal on the side, the palatine is on the side, and the temporal is all on the side. This right here is your maximal. This right here is your mandible. This is your zygomatic. This is, the inside right here is your inferior nasal concave. The bottom part, the little point where your nose would be at, this is the vomer. The top part is the nasal bone. Now, your sphenoid, your ethmoid, and your lacrimal are all located somewhere in the eye socket. Let's move on. Next, we have our clavicle. We have our sternum. We have our rib cage. We turn to the back, we have our scapula, aka our shoulder blades. After our scapula, we have our cervical vertebrae. We have the thoracic vertebrae. The next 5 down is the lumbar. Then you have the sacral, and then you have the coccygia. Let's move on. Next, we have the hip bone. We have the pubis, the ilium, and the ischium. Then we come over here. We have our humerus long bone. It is connected to our radius, which is the outside bone, and the ulna, which is the inside bone. Next, we have our hand. These right here are your tarsals. Well, your phalanges, my bad. And then you have your metacarpals. Those are the bottom base of your fingers. Your phalanges are split into 3 parts: your distal, your intermediate, and your proximal. And these are the distances from the ulna and the radius. You have right here the hymate, the pisciform, the trapezoid, the trapezium, and also this makes up the carpal, which is your wrist. And this is the capitate right here. That's doing a good job. All right. Now let's get on to the leg. Right here, you have your femur. Then you have your tibia. Then you have your fibula. And before I forget, sorry about this, you have your thyroid, which is in your throat. It's the bones right here in your throat. Back to the bottom half. Next, these are phalanges too. Distal, intermediate, proximal. You have your tarsal, which is the base of your foot. Well, where your phalanges would be at. Now, you have a conoid. Then, you have navicular. You have your intermediate conoid, your medial conoid, and your lateral conoid. The base of your foot where it connects to the tibia, that's the talus. And the back where your heel is at, that's the calcaneus. This concludes my oral presentation.